Alright, so what's up you guys, it's your boys SDBH coming back at you again with another Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission video. So before I start off, I wanted to say I'm kinda sick at the moment that I'm recording this, so I'm sorry if I kinda sound a bit screechy here and there. I'm trying my best, but I had to bring this video out to you guys. So with that out of the way, I wanted to discuss a topic that I've seen fly by in my comment section quite a bit, which is the question about if microtransactions will actually be a thing for Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. And I took that up on me, and that is what we will take a look at for today's video. I did my homework and took a few notes here and there and came to the conclusion, which I will present to you guys in this video, about what I believe will happen regarding the microtransactions within the new upcoming game. So to put things in perspective, I'd like to bring up a situation most will be familiar with, since the chances are that the bigger part of the group who's watching this video as of now has not played Heroes or have been aware to this extent just yet. So I'd like to take a look at Xenoverse 2's Hero Colosseum mode, which if you pretty much take a look at it, is just a very watered down Heroes mode. But the fact that it's watered down Heroes mode is not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is the fact that it did indeed carry microtransactions along with the game. You can pay for an in-game currency which you could use in-game to pull and have a chance at better cards, or in this case statues, to use within the game mode itself. Other games that share this mechanic are Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends share this same mechanic, since those are both gacha games and work with the same concept of having in-game currency ready and available to you guys that you could use to make progress of getting cards quicker and easier by buying the currency to then use on certain places within the game, like banners, to try and have a chance at getting the new cards. So how does this work? Really short, you get a currency in game, you notice you don't have enough for the new banner, or you haven't gotten the new unit within the stones or any currency you had to actually try, you go to the store, buy some more and spend until you actually get the unit. Now how does this reflect exactly on Heroes, you might ask? In Super Dragon Ball Heroes Mission X, you actually have a similar mechanic in-game to receive cards. Dragon Ball Heroes has multiple card sets that they release in certain sets to keep updated with the new characters within Dragon Ball, but also within its own story. You have a game mode which is called Arcade Mode, which allows you to unlock these sets, or to put it in a bit more of a familiar perspective, Arcade Mode would allow you to unlock banners to shoot your chances at the cards that come along with these banners. Throughout Arcade Mode, you can actually receive cards by completing missions, and the chances are that you would receive coins along with the cards after completing the missions. These coins can then be used for the in-game gacha to shoot your chances at some of the cards you might want to get from the certain sets. You have different coins within Mission X that you can use for these gachas, those being blue, bronze, silver, gold and platinum coins. You could actually get more coins by scanning QR codes at a certain place on the map, but that aside, point stands, you could still receive coins to spend on gachas. Now what's so important about this part is that within Mission X, aka the most recent console game for Heroes, has actually had all the promotional cards given out by those QR codes still be obtainable within the game later on from missions or getting lucky at gachas, which I will come back to at a later point in this video. So now that we know that Dragon Ball Heroes is not unfamiliar with the gacha system and actually uses coins to boost that system in game, I would not rule out the game not having microtransactions at all. The reason I personally believe that the game will have microtransactions is the fact that it's now finally localized, and knowing Bandai, they see this as a perfect opportunity to make a gateway for extra money, so people might just buy it in and spend some money on the new game. However, do not worry, because Bandai has already announced that all the cards will be unlockable by playing the game only, since more and more people wanted to know if this was going to be a microtransaction fest or not. So like I said a second ago, with Mission X having late foot and making cards available if you did happen to miss out on those QR codes, they still made it happen that even the promotional cards will be able to be obtained, and I don't see a reason why this wouldn't be kept up with in Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. However, I could definitely see microtransactions being a thing within this game, not because it needs to be there, but rather because they can. Just like the mobile games, it gives them an option to those who want to collect quicker, and is not forced upon those who are not willing to spend money on such activities by having all the cards being free to play, or in other words, having and able to get all those cards within game just by playing. However, I must note that up until the point that Bandai actually releases any word about any microtransactions, this is just a speculation on what I think will happen and not what actually will happen when the game releases. releases. Personally, as someone who does have a history of spending money on in-game currencies like Dragon Souls or CC, I would still like to see no microtransactions for this game, for the simple fact that this would mean that people would actually have to spread the info on the game and how to unlock certain stuff within the game, rather than having all the people online point them towards the shop and say buy yourself out if you want to get it that badly. So in short, I personally would believe that there is definitely room for microtransactions within Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. However, looking at the trend of the previous games, I would still not lose hope and call shots on Bandai just yet. That being said, since Heroes is actually coming over to the western side of the world for the first time, I would not rule out Bandai implementing a shop regardless, since most people would not be aware if this was always a thing within previous games of Dragon Ball Heroes or if it's just a western exclusive. So this was my take on the whole microtransaction thing within Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Let me know if you guys have any other theories than mine, or maybe agree or maybe disagree. Let me know in the comment section below. It was your boys SDBH, man. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.